So now that we've got all of our classrooms active and I can see them here on my classroom's home screen, what I'm now going to do is organize them in a way that makes sense. I can do this by using these 6 dots in the upper left-hand corner of each box, and I can click and drag to put these in an order that makes sense to me and how I want this to appear. Now, I've already accepted both my fall and spring sections. I chose to put my first, third, and fourth block for fall right there at the top, as well as my first, third, and fourth block for the spring underneath. And then I know to find my homeroom classrooms at the bottom. So a couple other things that we can do is we can choose to start all of our class sessions with the chat feature on. Remember, that is from teacher to student, not student to student. And so that's something that I would almost always do because I use this feature quite a bit. I can turn that on so it'll always be automatically on, less to click each day. And then I wouldn't worry about the end times. This is more if you wanted to just start an individual session for some reason. I'm going to show you in one of the next videos how to actually set up a repeated schedule so that each day school will be in session and these classes will be meeting. It'll automatically start your sessions without you having to click anything. But let's go ahead and look at another couple ways that we can customize these classrooms. So we can go to our settings for any one, and I'll just go to my first block. Now I can view previous sessions. I don't have any of those as I go into this school year. I can view the calendar that I set for this class. I can view any sort of screen recordings that I've taken. I can then click on Edit Class. This is what we're going to do. I can set a default scene. So if there's a certain scene that I build, we'll go over that in another video. But if there's a scene that I've built that I want class to start with every day, I can just set a default scene so that the student's Chromebook experience is very guided and structured according to plan, rather than having to, spend time in class guiding students verbally where to go. And then I can, of course, add co-teachers. So if I'm co-teaching any of my classes, I can add those co-teachers here so that they can be a part of the GoGuardian environment. And as far as students, we won't really have to do that for any classrooms that are synced through Clever. So that's not a feature we have to really sweat. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on Edit Class. When I do that, it'll bring me to the settings, more like the class info. Now I can go here and set what subjects this section is a part of. I can add an icon so that I can quickly differentiate. Like for example, for my fall groups, I could use a heart, and for my spring groups, I could use a smiley. Year long, I could use a star, right? So if I wanted to customize it that way, I could. I could also use different colors so that the classroom tile is more distinguishable quickly from my other ones on the homepage. And I can again set a default scene based on the scenes that I've already built. Again, we're going to go over how to do that in another video moving forward. So that is some of the settings. In the next video, we're going to go into how to build a calendar and schedule out our sessions. So we'll see you at that one.